Hi everybody, today I'll be talking about the IRS High-Def program. This program was announced in an Internal Revenue Bulletin issued on February 19th, 2020. Within the bulletin, the IRS indicates that they've taken a look at their fiscal year 2018 data and determined that about 10.6 million individuals have failed to file a U.S. tax return and pay U.S. taxes. For individuals that make over $100,000, this particular subset, the equivalent is about a $37 billion tax loss. So to get ahead of this issue and address it directly, the IRS has been sending notices to these taxpayers. It has tried to communicate the need to file tax returns, especially through Internal Revenue Code 6020 and the Automated Substitute for Return program. The IRS is now going to be sending revenue officers out for face-to-face meetings. They have the list. They've used a technique from criminal investigations called data analytics to kind of drill the list down for the individuals that they're looking for. So they've given this list to revenue officers. The revenue officers will now be going out to approach these individuals to try to get them back in compliance. Revenue officers do have the leeway to issue late filing and late payment penalties. They also have the ability to open up other years within the statute of limitations. And most importantly, they can refer to criminal investigations. And as a refresher, failure to file a tax return can be punishable by a $25,000 penalty and up to 1 year in prison. And that 1 year can be expanded to 5 years if you have multiple years of non-filing or delinquency. So be very, very careful if you're one of these individuals that has not filed a tax return. Our advice is to try to seek out a voluntary disclosure program to be very proactive, get ahead of the revenue officers if you have the domestic source issue. The High-Def program is working in conjunction with a second program called the High Income Non-Filer Program, which is an IRS International Active Campaign. That's the same program, but for individuals that live offshore that have not reported a large amount of foreign wages or income. And for those folks, to get ahead of it, you probably want to look at an offshore voluntary disclosure program similar to streamlined filing. I would note that here at the Wolf Group, we have been doing, whether it's domestic or voluntary, we have been doing these types of filings for individuals since about 2009. So we do have an extensive background of being able to prepare very clean and audit-proof submissions, and we are able to give advice to individuals on how to get through these types of filings with a very clear path. Thank you.